everyone, I'm the Peculiar Pisces and welcome to my channel. Today is Friday, September 19th, 2025. It is my 16th anniversary with my husband today. It just so happens that he had to work, so I'm able to film this video today. I apologize ahead of time for the noise from my dishwasher. Despite me asking the 12-year-old to please do the dishes last night, the dishes did not get done, and it's not done before I needed to film, so I tried. Right now, I currently have some water boiling on the stove because today's video is going to be a little bit different. Today, I'm going to start out with a come dye with me video and then while I'm waiting for the dye to set up on the fabric, I will then do my weekly update, and then by the time that I should be done with my weekly update, the dye should be set and I should be able to rinse it out and see what the ultimate see the way that it looks. So, welcome everyone. Welcome. It's been a hectic morning already. I ordered my husband's anniversary gift off of Etsy, and my husband doesn't watch my channel. He doesn't even know my name, so I'll just tell you what I got him. I got him a make your own whiskey kit off of Etsy, and so it came earlier in the week and I already had the card. I just didn't have appropriate wrapping paper. The wrapping paper that we have is all either Christmas or children's birthday themed, so like unicorns, ninja turtles, stuff like that. Not quite appropriate for anniversary. So I had to go to the store this morning to get the wrapping paper and pick up a few other things while I was there. And then, then I came home and then I had to sit down and figure out my times for the month and then work on the math for figuring out how to dye everything. So I just feel like I've been on the go all morning long. So I'm going to start with this is for the Blackwork piece that I want to start next month. Project number 2 is either a Blackwork or a sampler. And like this month, I'm currently working on the sampler, so I had a whole month to get this one ready. So it's loose thread stitchery, and this is the Orchid pattern Blackwork. And it's charted over black canvas, and I don't want to work over black canvas. Black canvas is just as bad as working over pure white. So I did not want to work over black. And so I've decided I'm going to dye my fabric, which I had. This is 18 count fabric. This is the same size fabric as what the last Blackwork was on. So this is 18 count Aida that I got off of Facebook Marketplace from someone. It was just a sale, and I noticed that they had what looked suspiciously like Teresa Wensler patterns, and I went, and it was Teresa Wensler patterns, which I didn't quite realize at the time, but they also had a lot of the lavender and lace, like I think it was the lavender and lace angels that I went for, and they just had like, I don't know, like 8, maybe 10. I don't know how many lavender and laces I have at this point, but it was like the start of my lavender and lace collection. I had always liked them when I saw them, come up either on Reddit or in different YouTubers or on Instagram or, wherever I happened to stumble across them. I always liked them. So I thought this would be a good way to start my collection. So when I went to go pick them up, and like I told her, I was like, I'll take all of the lavender and lace. And so when I got there, she's like, go ahead and look through the box and you can, pick out whatever else you want. And so I picked out all the fabrics that they had. She had a 14 count Aida, which is what my sampler is on, and I did a come dye with me video with that. That was like a whole, I think it's like a yard, maybe a yard and a half of 14 count Aida. And so I measured, like I used a calculator and figured out that it would be just enough to have like, I think it's like an 1.5 inch border around the whole thing. And so you know, that's where I got that Aida, and I got the 18 count Aida, and I think there was like a yard or a yard and a half of that as well. And so I was able to so far do the Blackwork from that I just finished up. I also gave it to my friend. She's doing the Heaven and Earth Designs Amy Brown Fay Risque, and she's doing it in the original cauliflower colors, but the fabric that she's doing it on is the 18 count fabric that I dyed. And then so I have this piece that I'm going to dye for today, and I still have a little bit of it left. Like I'm really surprised. So when I went to the store last Friday after my video, I was able to get the petal pink and the eggplant and the teal from Michael's. And then I had to run to Hobby Lobby, and that's where I got the evening blue from. That was the only one that I didn't have of those. So the black I had and the aquamarine I've had previously. While I was there, I also picked up, this is the floss for the piece, some beautiful, almost, if this isn't a red, it's really, really close to being a red. And pinks, I just love these three colors. And these greens are just fabulous greens. So I can't wait to start this next month. So let me see how the water is doing. All right, so the water was done boiling. I went ahead and turned it off, and then off camera, I measured out a cup of the boiling water into these jars. So the three colors that I'm going to be doing are black, orchid lights, and tsunami. Okay, and so I have already cut up my pieces of paper towel that's I like to use the Viva paper towels that are the cloth-like paper towel. I feel like this is going to give me my best guess on the colors that it's going to be. And I have found that to be true. Only when I get to the final color that I want it to be, I then have to double that amount to get the color to be as vibrant as I want it after it rinses out. I hope that made sense. So I have already added up 10 of these and added how many drops of each need to go in order to get that color. And so this is unfortunately the part that takes the absolute longest when I'm doing a video. And so right now I'm sitting in my chair, and I think what I'll do is bring it over a little bit closer instead of how I had done the previous live videos. And I have extra paper towels cut up and ready to go in case 10 wasn't enough. And my Sharpies are over here. So I'm just going to sort of push everything except for the mouse away. That was all like my cross stitch stuff and everything. And where did I put my fabric? Oh, it's over here. Okay. So the first thing that I'm going to do is rinse out the sizing from my fabric, because the sizing, it's not quite sure what it is, but I think it's what helps keep the fabric so stiff. But that needs to come out in order for the dye to properly adhere to the fabric. And I'm just going to get it wet all the way through. Let it run out, let the water run out. I'm going to give it a few minutes to, properly. There's a little bit of a stain on my fabric already, so I'm hoping that that gets covered up well. So a little bit of a stain, 2 dots right there, but that's okay. So I'm going to put it in this clear dish, and I'm going to kind of push it down in the dish, and then I'm going to sort of grab it in the middle and swirl it and allow the pieces to come in and just sort of keep swirling, because I kind of want it to be like a swirly design, sort of, but like not quite. And then I'm just going to sort of scrunch it all together and just let it be like that. Okay. So then for now, I'm going to push that off to the side. I'm going to grab my phone again and pull up the Orchid Lights. Okay, again, so this is the color we're going to start out with, Orchid Lights. I'd like to try to get it this vibrant. So I've already sort of done the math on this. And one thing that I notice on RIT's website is when they give you the formulas on how to make the color, it's always like half cup, fourth cup, 1 cup, tablespoons, a full bottle, things like that. So far, a tablespoon has been the like smallest measurement in which they've given their formulas. And so while I'm not actually using tablespoons, I'm just using drops from my eyedropper. In my brain, 1 drop equals 1 tablespoon. And then so from there, I'm able to do the math and figure out, how much of each color. So in this case, we're going to do petal pink and eggplant to get that color. And so the original recipe calls for 1/2 cup of petal pink and 1/4 cup of the eggplant. And so when I break it down to tablespoons, it comes out to 8 tablespoons of petal pink to 4 tablespoons of eggplant. And so that's essentially what I'm doing, but it's eye drops instead of tablespoons. So like I said, I've already got these and they're all measured out. And each time I'm doing it, I'm just adding 8 more drops of petal pink and 4 more drops of eggplant. And so I'll sort of do this. I'm using my laptop to film like I normally do. So I'm sort of pushing my lid down so that the camera can focus on here. And so, where are my gloves? My gloves. Oh, I was sitting on my gloves. I'm so silly. Okay. So if I end up using more than the allotted 10 paper towels, I'll go ahead and pause, do up the math for more, and then, come back. So I'll try to keep this as not so boring as possible. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4. Already we're getting like a really pretty color. It almost matches the color of my gloves. So it's really light. And sit this here for now. And on to the next. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4. Putting my glove behind it certainly doesn't help you. Okay, well, it is getting darker. It's just very light, and I'm almost thinking that I might need more than 10 for this particular color. But we'll see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 4. That came out really fast that time. So for me, this is both the boring part and the most fun part because I feel like a chemist, you know, mixing up something. It's so hard to see because of the glare, but it's getting darker. I just, you know, I feel like a mad scientist mixing my way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know how well you can see that. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, the 10th one might be where it's at, where I'm going to want it color-wise. I might not need more than 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm really not sure how well you're seeing this. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 2 more pieces of paper towel left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4. Okay, this is the last one, and I do think that I do like this color, and I'll double this last color. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One, two, three, 4. So I'm going to go ahead and double that. And so that was 80 drops of petal pink and 40 drops of the eggplant. So I just got myself another new piece of paper towel. So 80 and 40. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70. 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80. Okay, so 80 petal pink, and then 40 eggplant. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. Oh yeah, that's where I want it. Yep. Yep. Okay, so let me move these out of the way. Now we get to do that all over again. Okay, so I'll set this off to the side for now. Then I will grab these 3. This stack of 10 and one of these. And then Okay, so for these, it's actually 12 drops of each color. The recipe for Tsunami called for 3/4 of a cup of evening blue, 3/4 of a cup of teal, and 3/4 of a cup of aquamarine. And so, doing the math, there are 12 tablespoons in, there are 12 tablespoons in 3/4 of a cup. And so, it's 12 drops of each color. Okay, I just wanted to reuse my spoon. Okay, so we're going to do it in the order of evening blue, teal, and then aquamarine. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And now we're on to teal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then the aquamarine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so just the barest hint of blue or teal. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. To the next. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Getting there, slowly but surely. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All the dyes that I get, I try to get in liquid form unless there's no other choice but to get the powder form. Like when I did the fabric for the sampler, one of the browns I could not get in the correct color. So I do like to try to get them in the liquid form. And then I get them the all-purpose dye, which is good for the cotton, wool, nylon, and, other things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Sometimes it's hard to get the right amount of pressure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'm getting there. I might also take this one up to the 10th one. There's only 3 paper towels left, so I'll probably take this up to the 10th one and do it with that too. I like the way that the progression of color is going on these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oops. Stirred too hard and I dripped a little bit on the table. Clean that up so that it doesn't stain my table. Okay, now last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, yeah, I'm just going to double this, and this is 120. So, let me piece of paper towel. Okay, so 120. That's going to take a while to count out. So, please bear with me. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 30. 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So that's 120 of the evening blue. Oh, my arm's getting tired. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 20, 30, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, there's 120 of the teal. And now the aquamarine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, 120. Yes. Yes. Okay. So that is it for a second color. Okay. And then last, but certainly not least, is black. And I have no idea how long it's going to take for the black to come out, because I feel like black is a really hard color to get black. So on the website, to get perfect black, it asks for 2 bottles, which is 8 ounces, which is 2 cups. So 16 tablespoons equal 1 cup. 16 plus 16 is 32. So we need 32 drops of black. I don't know why I just took off my gloves just to put them back on. But here we go. Oh, let me put these away first. That way, so that if a cat jumps up anywhere, they won't knock anything down. Or if I come barreling through, I don't knock anything down. All right. So, 32 drops at a time to get black. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. Okay, let's see, 32. That's already a nice charcoal color, so good. Good. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. The black seems a little funky as I'm trying to squeeze it out of the eyedropper. The black is my oldest dye though, so that could be it. Okay, so that's 2 doses. I'm at 64 drops total. And maybe like another 2 more, and then I double it. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Hold on. Thirteen, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. Yeah, my black dye is a little weird. I think it's separating a little. Maybe I just needed to shake it up good, but because of the eyedroppers, they don't shake as well. Okay, I think I'm going to do it one more time. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. Okay, I like that. I'm going to go ahead and double that. That is 128 drops. So 128 drops. So bear with me. I've actually done this a lot quicker than I feel like I have in the past. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53. 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 7, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, that might have been a little bit more than 120, but that's going to be a really nice shade of black. Ta-da! Okay, so I'm going to rinse off my gloves really quick because I have a little bit of problem here. a little bit. And put the cap back on. Okay, so I'll go ahead and pull this back over and have my 3 colors. I'm going to take off my gloves for this part. I don't think I need them for this part. Or paper towel for the switch colors. Okay. So let's get a few drops of the black. And just drizzle it across my fabric. Okay. I want to switch colors. Let's pick up the purple. Just drip it on. Okay. Let's switch to the teal color. Okay. Let me switch back to the black to try to fill in some of the white areas between the colors. Okay. Let's go back to the purple. Okay, back to this teal again. Trying to make sure I'm getting little nooks and crannies. I know that there will be some white showing, but hopefully I can get this saturated enough that it's not huge. Okay, so now I am going to set this aside, put my timer on for 30 minutes, and then I'm going to go ahead and move my computer out to the other area and do my weekly update. All right, now I'm in where I usually am recently to film this. I've got the natural light from the window. Hopefully we can see everything. And excuse me because I just had to run around and make sure that I had everything, so I'm a little out of breath. So the first 54 minutes is a come dye with me video, and it's mostly me mixing up the ink, the dye, not the ink. Okay, so project number 1 is what I am calling favorite designer. Last year I started out with Teresa Wensler. She is my ultimate favorite, but I do have some other favorites like Bella Filipina and Lavender and Lace and Nora Corbett Mirabilia. So this month, as my favorite designer, it is Bella Filipina, and it's the Daughters of Estuary. I am stitching this on 18 count Opal Aida. It's from Volcano Stitching, and it's called Poseidon. And I have just been working in this mermaid over here. I finished up over here mostly. I have some cry knit to do and some beading to do, and I might have a few other stitches, but I was off on my stitches on where one of these like pony beads is, so I stopped what I was doing. I'm gonna wait until I'm ready to do the beading. That way I can do the beads and finish up whatever random stitches there are. It was just getting hard to tell what was beads and what was stitching. So this one, I put in 3 hours, 4 minutes, and 52 seconds, and it's brought my total project time to 107 hours, 36 minutes, and 46 seconds. Okay, so let me move that out of the way. And then project number 2 is either the sampler or the blackwork. This month I'm working on the sampler piece. Next month I'm switching to the blackwork piece, which is what I'm dyeing the fabric for. I am working on the Dutch Beauty sampler. I am on page 3 and I'm in this area right here. This is 14 count Aida that I hand dyed myself in a Come Dye With Me video, and there will be a link to that video in the description. Here's my progress. So I worked on the flowers and bringing it down, and then I got this vase almost finished. And then there's like another little thing over here, and then like another half of something over here before I'm done with this page. I'm really hoping that I get done with page 3 during this rotation. It would be nice to move on to the next page section area. So this one, I put in 3 hours, 32 minutes, and 22 seconds, and it's brought my total time up to 53 hours, 7 minutes, and 16 seconds. And I did bring this into Pattern Keeper, but it counts everything, including the blank stitches, or like where there's no stitches, it includes it. So I don't have my overall total stitches for the project, like what it's supposed to be. But I can give you, I am now at 10,068 stitches complete. So I am 10,000 stitches in. I don't know what my actual percentage is, but I'm at something like, it says with counting everything that I'm at like 3%. So I did maybe, no, that wouldn't work either. I was just saying maybe each percent should be like, each page should be like 10%, but I don't know, that won't work out. Anyway, this past week I've actually done 851 stitches on this project. So I am able to keep track of some of my stats, just not all of them. Okay, and then project number 3 is Tilton Crafts, and it's called Winter in the Shire. And this one I am doing it by color completion. I don't know how well you're going to be able to see it today. I'm not able to see it very well, so I'm just assuming that you can't see it very well. But I've just been working down in this section down here. I have sort of just been going down block by block by block by block, finishing out, and then coming back up to the next one and going down, and then coming up and going down and coming up and going down. So that's what I've been working on. This is 25 count easy grid that I got from 123 Stitch. There should be a link to it down in the description. This one I have a lot of stats for because this one is fully in Pattern Keeper. So first, so I forgot to add up the time that I worked on it Friday and Saturday of last week. But I did work on it those 2 days, 4 hours, 7 minutes, and 33 seconds. So I forgot to add it to the total time before going on to the next section. So then this past week, these last 4 days, I got to put in 2 hours, 46 minutes, and 40 seconds. And my total time for Friday and Saturday of last week, plus the 4 days this week, I'm at 54 hours, 14 minutes, and 42 seconds. So on Friday and Saturday, I put in 1,136 stitches. On Friday, I got 229 in, and then on Saturday, I got a good solid 3 hours to just work on it, and I put in 907 hours in the stitches. I put in 907 stitches in those 3 hours. And then this past week, I was able to put in 813 stitches. So since the beginning of the month, with me trying to get 350 stitches a day, which is not happening. And at this point, I've accepted the fact that it is not happening. I'm just trying my best now. I have put in 4,558 stitches since September 1st. So I'm really happy with that progress. I'm not so happy that I haven't been meeting that 350 stitch goal, but I am only human, and 350 stitches is a lot to try to fit into 1 hour, which is pretty much all I've been giving this project throughout the week, and then sometimes not even a full hour. So I am at 13,533 stitches complete out of 122,500, and I am at 11.05%. So I am plugging along, and I'm really going to try my hardest to get 3865 done. I think, I can't remember now, it's been too long, but I think it started out at 19,000 some odd stitches, and this is the 3rd month that I've worked on it this year. So overall, I'm doing a really great with my stitches. I did not bring my phone. I'm down to like 6,000 stitches that I need to complete to finish this coat. So it'll be really close to getting it done at the end of this month. And then when I come back to this next year, I should be doing a couple hundred to finish out 3865 and then moving on to the next color. So hopefully, I mean, I know every week I complain about it, but it's only because it's white floss on white fabric. That's my biggest complaint. I don't care about the color other than that. If I had been stitching this on black canvas with 3865 as the main color, that would have been fabulous. And I maybe would have complained about using black canvas because I don't like using black canvas, but you know, I'm sure I would find something else to complain about. So as soon as 3865 is done and I move on to the next color, which is a color, it's either like a bluish gray or like just a gray. I'm not really sure, but as soon as I get to that color, I'll be extremely happy because it's an actual color that I will be able to see. So then project 4 is where is it? Here it is. Candamar Designs. The artist is called Christian Reese Lassen, and this is called Silent Journey Picture. And so the last time I filmed, I had finished this first quarter and I had started moving on. So I've just been working along. I started here and just, picked the colors, stitched what I could, moved on to the next color, stitched what I could, a length, moved on to the next color, stitched what I could, and just sort of been back and forth in this area, picking a color, stitching out as much of that color as I can, or a single strand of the floss, or the floss, stitching out a length of floss. And so that's just how I've been attacking this section. So this is 14 count Williamsburg Blue Aida that came in the kit. I did not change the fabric. I did not dye it. It's already blue. It's not white or cream or ivory. So that's my main, I don't like stitching on white, cream, or ivory. When I first started cross stitching, it's like those were the only color options available, was white, cream, and ivory. And I just got absolutely tired of it. Most of the kits that I have already have white, cream, and ivory. And for those, I will probably end up hand dyeing them when I get to them. But this is, as I said, 14 count Williamsburg blue Aida that came in the kit. I'm using the kit fabric and the kit floss. And this one, I got to put in 2 hours, 47 minutes, and 10 seconds. And it's brought my total project time to 37 hours, 8 minutes, and 50 seconds. So that is my 4 main projects. I was not very good, and I did not work on a lot of temperature projects, meaning I did not look up what the daily temperatures were. I just continued with what I was working on already. So last weekend, I worked on the monk's cloth blanket. I'm doing the diamond Afghans. The specific one that I'm working on is this one right here called Precious Gem. And let's see. Okay. So I've been working on this side. I already had this done before. Last time that I filmed, I had talked about finishing up the diamonds and working on here. And so I am almost done. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have like 8 more threads to finish out to complete this half. So let's give you a bigger look. So the top half is still blank. I started in the middle. On the bottom half, I did first the right hand side, and then I'm moving over to this left hand side. So I'm hoping to finish this up this weekend and then move on to the top half. I'll be really excited when I finally get this done because, like I said, this is a project that I started ages ago when we still lived in Arizona. And I don't know if I've ever shown it, but I'm using 4 colors to complete this. A white, a light, I don't know, almost robin's egg kind of blue, a medium teal, and then a dark, more aqua color. Like, I don't know how you would describe these colors. I don't have the papers for them anymore, so I have no idea who the maker is on them. I have no idea what the colorway is on them. I just don't know. Okay, and then now on to, I had another finish. I haven't fully finished it. I still need to weave in all my ends, but I have been working on the hooded scarves, and I was specifically working on this one that's called Warm and Woodsey, and I was doing it in a Karen cake. This one is called Fairy Cake, and it's whites and teals and aqua, like almost the same colors as what the yarn is on my other one. So here is my hooded scarf. It's a lot bigger than what it is. I did end up using an entire cake on the scarf, and the color that it ended in is the color that the next cake began. So it worked out perfect. So that is much better. That's more where I wanted it. So I used the entire cake, and I like the width of this. And then I doubled what it said to do for the hood part. And so I have my hooded scarf. And yeah, so I'm ready for winter. And then after finishing that, because I found this is so much crocheting. Crocheting is so much easier to take with me to work that I can work on as opposed to the beaded flowers, because that's very fine, delicate, detailed work, and picking it up and threading it through the bead is just, it's not great for, me to be sitting there doing while I'm working. But crocheting, I generally have it down in my lap, and I'm a good enough crocheter that I don't have to watch what I'm doing. I can feel that I've, yarned over the correct amount. I can feel that as I'm stitching it. So I don't have to keep a constant look at what my hands are doing. And I'm, watching around. I'm making eye contact with the other parents. I turn around and look at what's going on the gym floor, so I'm more aware to crochet than to do the beaded flowers. So I've just been bringing my crochet with me to work. So I started another crochet hooded scarf, and it's actually this one that's on the cover. This one is called Aruba C, and it's a much bigger, longer, more detailed pattern. This one, so in Worm and Woodsey, the only specialty stitch that I had was a decrease, and it specifically told me how they wanted the decrease to be done. This one, it has a couple of specialty stitches. It has the treble crochet, and it has a back post double crochet, and then it has a front post double crochet, which they're not that special, but I find that I don't use treble crochets often. And same thing with front post or back post double crochets. Normally it's either through both loops or it's like through the back. Not so much going back and forth between the two. So I am using the Karen macchiato cake that I bought a while ago. This is called Turbo Turquoise. I love these colors. And as I'm stitching this, as I'm stitching this out, I'm like, this is giving Sully from Monsters Inc. vibes. So here's my progress so far on it. So obviously it's done in the long way. So I have actually done, here's the treble crochets. And so I've done the first row that calls for. Now the row that I'm doing it on is basically on the back side, and it's having me do the same thing on the back side. But I love the purple. I love the teal turquoise look. I love how it's coming out. And this macchiato cake is a much softer yarn than what the Karen cake was, the regular cake. So this one's like really soft. And so I can't wait to finish this one, because this one will also be mine. I'm just making them for me at this point. And I think once I finish this scarf, I might take the granny square blanket to work on. But that one, I don't know, because I'm in the finishing processes of that, and that's very big and bulky, whereas this is small, and the way that I'm working on it, I'm just like working on it like this. And then if somebody asks me a question, it's very easy to set aside. And I have my ball of yarn on my feet, or at my feet on the floor. So I don't know. Maybe I'll just continue making hooded scarves until I've made all of them between the books, because I don't know. Crocheting just works so much better for me. So anyway, that was my update. My weekly update. So I'm going to go ahead and pause this until the dye is ready for me, and then I'll bring it back up whenever I'm finishing the process so we can see how it all turned out. Okay, I am back. It has been 30 minutes, which I did my I did my weekly progress. I had about 6 more minutes before the timer actually went off, so I've just been, sitting here not doing much. So here is my piece. Now I'm going to very carefully pick it up. Transfer it back here, and then I'm going to rinse it in warm water. And I'm going to rinse it until it comes out clean. All right, that looks like it's coming out clean. Here's how it came out. I think I love this. I think I love this so much. I'm going to go ahead and pop this in my dryer on delicates, and I'm going to let it dry for a little bit, not completely, but I'm going to let it get most of the wet out. And then once that's done, I will iron it while it's still slightly damp. So I will go ahead and push pause on this and go do the thing that I need to do. Okay, so I threw my fabric into the dryer on delicates for about 10 minutes, and I checked it after the first 5, and then, let it go until the second 5. Here is how it's turned out. It has faded some, which is why after I get the color that I want, I double the amount of dye that goes in, so that after it's been rinsed out and dried and it fades a little, it's still vibrant. It's not as vibrant as it was when I first picked it up, but it is still vibrant. I love this purple. I love this black. The teal could be a little bit darker. So like now I know for next time that I either need to keep mixing it up further beyond the 10, or I need to like triple that color, because it just sort of, anyway, I'm so happy with this. I'm so happy with this. So this is the fabric for the loose thread Stitchery's Orchid Blackwork that I'm going to start working on in October for project number 2. So there you have it, my Come Dye With Me video and my weekly update. So I will see everyone hopefully next week. My kids have next Friday off, but I should still be able to get some filming done, especially if I do it like first thing in the morning before they wake up. So I will see everyone then.